Hello, church. Today we're reading in Acts chapter 7, story of Stephen, one of the first deacons. In chapter 5, we learned how the Lord's displeasure was levied against Ananias and Sapphira for being untruthful. And this chapter, we're going to see how the Lord honors and is delighted with Stephen for standing up for the truth. So the chapter starts out with the Pharisees and scribes asking, "Is this so, what people are saying?" And instead of Stephen mounting a defense for himself, he launches into the gospel, shares the story of Israelites' history, Abraham, Isaac, Joseph, Jacob, the captivity in Egypt, Moses bringing the people out, goes through all that history. One interesting verse is verse 22, where the Lord gives his assessment of Moses, and he says, Moses was versed, well-trained in all the ways of the Egyptians, and was mighty in words and deeds. And compare that with the Exodus 3, when the Lord meets Moses at the burning bush and what Moses says about himself. And I wonder if sometimes we have a low opinion of ourselves and forget what God says about us. It's good to be reminded of those verses that remind us, tell us what God's opinion is of us and how he loves us and cherishes us, and we can do all things through Christ and the beautiful things that the Lord says of us. So enjoy chapter 7. At the end, we'll see that Stephen actually gives his life for the truth, for the gospel, the first martyr. And standing by was Saul, who became later Paul the missionary. And he heard Stephen say the same thing that Jesus said, Lord, forgive them, for they don't know what they're doing. Enjoy the day in Acts chapter 7.